Hello everyone, my name is Ritik and welcome to Artistic Coder. So this is the day one of my 100-day AI/ML challenge where I am going to learn AI/ML from scratch to advance. And in this process, I am going to also teach you all what I am going to learn throughout this process. So let's start. So this is about day one where we are going to learn about machine learning. So today's objective is to understand artificial intelligence, understand machine learning, why we need machine learning. Then we are going to differentiate between AI, ML, and deep learning. Compare what is our traditional programming and why we are using machine learning, and explain the machine learning workflow and its type and real world application of machine learning. So now, first of all, a question arises in our mind: why should we learn machine learning? So machine learning is the one of the most valuable skill in today's market. It is the core of artificial intelligence, which is currently booming right now. So what is machine learning? So I'm going to explain you by this by a example. So whenever you watch our YouTube video, example, you are watching a Mr. Beast video. So uh, in the recommendation tab, side tab, you can see whenever you going to watch a Mr. Beast video, there are going to be 3 4 recommendation about Mr. Beast or related to that game, uh, going to pop up in your feed. So that is the work of the machine learning. Similarly, in Netflix, when you watch a movie of a particular genre, it recommend you more movies with that genre or with that director or producer. So these are more example of that practical uh, real world examples. So in YouTube video recommendation, ML is used. Netflix movie suggestion are also given by the use by using ML. Amazon product recommendation, Google Map traffic prediction, identification of spam mails, face recognition, and etc. Now let's learn about what is intelligence. So intelligence is our ability to learn from experiences, solve problem, understand information, adapt to new situation, make decisions. So these all are the abilities of a human. So we are when we talk about artificial intelligence, that means we want to build a machine that works like human, that learn from experience, solve problems, understand information that we are providing, adapt to new situation, and make decisions on its own. So this is here what I just explained you in my notes. So now we are going to understand that why we are switching from a traditional programming method to a AI or machine learning one. So basically, in tradition programming, I will give you an example. So if we have to identify a apple using traditional programming method, so we are going to set some rules on that, like shape will be round, color will be red, and etc. So these rule we are going to apply. So uh, on these basis, on these rules, it's going to identify a apple. But what happen if a apple of green color appears? So we need to build more rules for that a apple can be of red color or it can be of green color. So uh, in our traditional method, it's become very complicated, that we build a multiple rules for a basic basic thing. So machine learning solve this because 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 instead of writing thousands of rules, we let the computer learn by the rules run by the previous data, or you can say experiences. So in which now we are going to understand what is machine learning. So when I give you the example of the apples, uh, I tell you that it identify a green apple and a red apple on its own, but how and why? So machine learning is a branch of artificial intelligence that enable computers to learn patterns. So it learns patterns from data that we provided. So firstly, we provide the data of apples, and from that data it recognize that at a particular time we have a green color apple also. So it learn from that pattern and predicts and decide on future ones. So that's how machine learning works. So these are the key characteristics of the machine learning. So machine learning key characteristics are learn from data. It's learn from previous data that I told you, improve from experiences, find hidden patterns, make prediction, reduce manual programming. Now we are going to learn about the difference between AI, machine learning, and deep learning. So AI is artificial intelligence, which is a superset, including machine learning and deep learning. And in machine learning, deep learning is its subset. So through this table, you can clearly understand that artificial intelligence is a broad field. Matlab, it is a superset, and it mimics human intelligence, include robotics and expert systems. And now, and in machine learning, it's a subset of AI. It's learned from data, use algorithms. For deep learning, it's a subset of ML. Use deep neural network. Neural networks is a concept that we are going to learn in our further series. But you can understand that neural networks are similar to that neuron in our brain, like small mm, lines or particles that used to work our brain. It's similar to that. And deep learning uses multiple neural network layers. Don't uh, uh, don't panic that what are these terms. We are going to eventually learn these terms in our future videos. So we are talked about our traditional and uh, new method. So our question arises, what is our data? So data is a collection of facts or information, like in your schools, data are collected like your name, your parents' name, your address, your roll number. These are the data that been collected. There are going to 180 students in your class, or maybe 200, and a sheet that contain the information about that 200 student, that is your data set. So data set is a structured collection of data used for training and testing learning model. So these data sets are used to train the machine learning models. So now what are features and labels? Features and labels like your roll number in the data set of school. Your roll number is a feature, your name is a feature, your father name, mother name, it's features. And labels the output variable that the model tries to predict. uh, matlab, it's the output that we want. Like in apples, we want to identify the what is it's a green apple or it's a red apple. So it's like that. Now we are going to talk about the machine learning workflow. So machine learning workflow is firstly we collect data, then we clean data. Cleaning data is like when data have some missing values, we need to clean it, make it in a way that our machine model can learn from it. Then we prepare data, choose algorithm. There are different kind of algorithm for different type of data set that we are going to learn in our further videos. But don't panic about it now. It's just a term for now. And then we train a model, and then evaluate model, make prediction, improve model. So these are the steps that I just tell you. Then we are going to talk about the types of machine learning. So there are basically two types of machine learning mainly we are going to learn, and third one is not that useful, but we are going to also learn about that. The first one is supervised learning, second one is unsupervised learning, and one is reinforcement learning. So what is supervised learning? The model learned using labeled data. Labeled data that I already explained. What is labeled data? Labeled data is that data which is in a tabular form or containing features. So example, we can understand this house price prediction. So it's a model in which house data are provided, like how many beds are there, area of bed, area of house, number of rooms, etc. Then we are going to jump on unsupervised learning. So unsupervised learning is just there are not labeled data in it, but it's very it's, you can say that it is most important type of machine learning. Basically we are going to work on unlabeled data in our professional life, so that's why unsupervised learning is very important for us. Then our reinforcement learning. So reinforcement learning is a type of machine learning in which the model learned by interacting with an environment using reward and penalty system. Like in robots, if robot do something bad, the system cost it a penalty, count as it as a penalty, and if it done something good, then it counted as a reward. So it work on reward and penalty method and improve itself. You can basically see reinforcement learning in chess AI, robotics, self-driving cars, game playing agent. It's a very important type of ML also. So now we are going to learn about real world application of machine learning. So real world applications are in healthcare, disease detection, medical imaging, drug discovery, in finances, fraud detection, credit scoring, risk analysis, in e-commerce field, product recommendation, personalized shopping, demand forecast, in entertainment, you have YouTube recommendation, Netflix suggestion of movies, music suggestion on Spotify. In transportation, Google Maps, traffic prediction, route optimization, autonomous vehicle, agriculture, monetization of the crop, yield reduction, pest detection, which type of pest can be found in our crops, and cyber security in cyber security, malware detection, threat analysis, intrusion detection, and etc. ML have wide kind of application real life use, and it is going to very much important in our further life for our placement or anything. So today's is that we are learn about what is artificial intelligence, aim to build a intelligence system, why we are learning machine learning, what is machine learning, what is data, what is data set, why we are not using traditional programming, why we are using machine learning, in types of machine learning, etc. So this is our first video, day one of AI learning AML from scratch. And this series is going to be 100-day long. And trust me, if you are going to stuck with me, we are going to be a very, very, very good AIML engineer. So this is for now. I'm going to take my leave. Please consider liking, subscribing, and sharing this video. And today I am not that much confidence, and you can clearly see in my voice that I am really lagging, but I'm going to make sure that I will not reduce my content quality. So please do consider subscribing and stuck with this playlist, and we are both going to grow together. Thank you.